We've got our '07 Impala back in the garage. It's got a broken rear sway bar link. So we just picked this one up today. First thing we're going to do is put the grease fittings in it. This will be a greasable sway bar link. Don't believe the original ones are. There we go. So 10 mil will tighten these down. Not exactly sure where we need to have these facing or orientated for easy to get at, so maybe we'll just leave them slightly loose before we can tweak them if we have to once they're installed. Now this also has, looks like, I was gonna say I think you could get a Allen key in there, but I don't believe so. To tighten it up, you probably have to put a wrench in the back of it here to hold it. Some of them you can put an Allen key in that side, but that just looks like a bit of a dimple. Alright, well, we'll get the car backed in, get it up on the jack stands, and give this a go. So here's our broken sway bar link right here. It's a ball and socket just come apart. You can actually squeeze it back together. Mind you, the first pump you hit, it'll pop back off again. So it looks like we just have a nut on the back side of the sway bar and another nut up here on the bracket itself. Shouldn't be too hard to remove the old one. We'll start with the top. I'm not on very far. I think I need a deep socket for this. The first deep socket we found was an impact socket, so let's use the impact wrench. So it's just spinning in there. We have to get a wrench on the inside. That's kind of what we expected. There we go. That should hold it. And I hit the camera with the hose again. That was rusty. I can't get my impact on this lower bolt. So I just got a 1/2-inch drive socket with a wrench on the end for a little more leverage, because it's pretty tight. And we're only moving it a little bit at a time here. There's not much room to swing it. Once we get it good and loose, we'll just put the air ratchet on it and spin it off. So there really isn't much room back here to swing a wrench. Maybe that's enough. I guess I need a short little stubby impact. Sounds like a good Christmas gift. Nope, not quite. it's pretty tight in here. Bigger wrenches. If all else fails, you add heat, right? Just got some MAP gas here. Let's give that a shot. I wasn't getting anywhere before here. Oh, that worked. Whoa! Knock you flying. Just not enough room here. Can't even tell you're focused in there anymore. Oh well. That MAP gas gets pretty hot. Don't have a oxyacetylene torch, but we make do with what we got. We're just about out. Normally I just grab it with my fingers, but I think that's kind of heavy today. Hot. There we go. All right. So a few minutes ago I tightened up the grease fittings just for their facing downward, for both of them are. Top one in first. It seems to be the harder one to get in. And you know what? I'm gonna let that sway bar cool for a minute before I put that on. I don't want to melt the rubber boot. We'll get the top nut started. Yeah, I can take a break here for a minute, let everything cool down. All right, that should be cooled down enough that we can finish installing it. Still a little warm. Come in from this side, maybe give me a little more swing room. Make sure my ratchet's spinning the right way. Alright, that's good and tight. Same to the upper. Now these joints are so new, you don't have to hold that nut on the backside to keep them from spinning. There we go. Snug right down. Just going to grab our grease gun and we're pretty much done. Just give each one of these a couple pumps of grease. I just watch for the boot to expand, and once it starts to blow up a little bit, you know you got grease in there. Yeah, that should be good. So all we got to do now is just put the wheel back on and tighten her down to 100 foot-pounds and get it on the ground and we're done. Pretty simple repair. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. Thanks for watching.